Look at these other beautiful cards that I picked here as well. We have the Hermit, upright, another major arcana, and the Two of Swords upright. The Hermit, he's the wise master, he's the sage. He's also very just, he's righteous, and he knows what needs to be done for any situation to be fair for everyone, because he's the wise man. So it's you. And for you to harness this justice, to harness this power, you need to first embrace your darkness and to go into a hermit phase. That's why the hermit card came up here as well. This hermit phase is going to allow you to bring your power out to the world. The more you hermit, the wiser you become, the more you learn, the more knowledgeable you become, and then your power starts growing to the point where you can't really you can't really hide this power anymore. It's just gonna show itself to the world. You don't even need to show it. And this power is gonna bring you this harmony, this union, this peace, and you're gonna feel it once you're gonna start using it. You're gonna understand who you truly are. Because if you're not using this dormant power within you, this just power that revolves around justice, then it's like you're living an empty life. Maybe some of you would want to become a lawyer, or are always interested in law, or want to become a cop, or part of the army or police or whatever, something that defends justice. But this doesn't have to be specifically related to an occupation or to a profession. This can be just within you, in your daily life, in how you treat everyone around you. Okay? Here, you accessing the spirit realm, and you accessing your higher self, communicating with your spirit guides, with your guardian demons. It's not going to be possible unless you start using this power or using this ability. Spirit wants you to know that, because your power, your communication with spirit, your connection to spirit relies on you using this power. So the question is, how can you use it? Dear Spirit, how we have the Knight of Cups. Spirit here is saying, to use this power, you have to connect inwards, inside of you. And this relates earlier to the hermit phase, because the hermit phase will allow you to connect inwards. Meditation and trying to look within you, spending hours and hours and days all by yourself, until you hit this point inside of you, which is represented by this stone. This is kind of reminiscent of the Philosopher's Stone, the red magical stone. The stone that's within you, that's who you truly are. And spending time by yourself, going inwards, is gonna allow you to access that stone, which is your true essence. And once you access it, then it's gonna become who you are. It's going to manifest into your existence. So hermiting is very essential for you. And doing all of these activities that allow you to contemplate, allow you to be in peace and quietness by yourself, like meditation, like spending time in nature, like not talking much, reflecting. Okay? This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And one more card. We have the Fool. The Fool here, look at this horse jumping from that edge to the unknown. That's the Fool. Can you dare to jump like that if you see that there's nothing? But that horse, he's courageous and he has nothing to lose, just like the Fool. That's why the numbers of the card is 0. You have nothing to lose. It's either you jump and see what the unknown has for you. You jump in the darkness and see what the unknown has for you, and you become who you truly are, or you don't, and you stay the same. So Spirit is telling you the choice is yours. You either become like the Fool and kick your transmutation journey and jump in the air without knowing what's there. But to you, you think that you're gonna fall because you see nothing. You're like, if I jump here, I'm gonna fall. But Spirit is telling you, how can you know? Be like the Fool, be courageous, leave everything behind that doesn't serve you, and figure out who you are. Figure out your power. Go within. Because once you embrace that power, you will become a different person. People won't even recognize you. And you can unleash your true nature that's magical, that's majestic, that's going to inspire so many people around the world that you have no idea how it's going to change people's lives. Okay? That's what I have for you. I'm going to move on to the next pile. This is a beautiful reading. It's a beautiful power that you have. It's very beautiful. And move on to the next pile. Where does your power come from? And how can you use it for your advancement? Okay. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. This is very interesting. Hold on a second. I just wanted to see what's the bottom of the deck has. And guess what? It's just, I heard Spirit, check the bottom of the deck. Don't pull another card, just check the bottom and you will get the message. So let's decipher the message already. And right underneath the Death card, another Major Arcana. Also Justice, like the first pile. You see this madness? It's crazy, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop here. So for you, your power definitely comes from fire. Because we have the Wands here. And this is the Knight of Wands. Look at this warrior. You're a very, very intelligent person. You're very smart. You calculate everything. You're probably even good at mathematics. For you, everything should be calculated and everything should be like immaculate. And that's your power, because not everyone is like that. So if you're gonna, for example, if you have a project, how you tackle it with, you study it, you research it, you plan it way ahead, you study all the outcomes, all the scenarios that might happen, all the results. So you're very mathematical. And that's why you see this geometry here. See this beautiful geometry? But this power is connected to fire. It's connected to this fiery energy. So you're like, your energy can be felt from far away. People will notice you from far away. People always see that there's something different about you, but powerful. you can come off as intimidating even at first sight. At first glance, when people want to talk to you, they might be hesitant because you have this intimidating energy about you. You don't even need to speak, but people feel intimidated already. Because look, you're wearing armor. You don't even show your face. That's how intimidating you are. Because people, that's what they see. You're so hard to breach. No one can harm you or hex you or send you the evil eye. That's it. For you, that's impossible. That's impossible. And it's the source of your power. But the card came reversed. Well, this is the purpose of these readings, is to make you aware of these powers. This is your power. But I'm hearing from Spirit, it's not fully activated. Only like 50% of it is activated for you. It's not fully activated because you haven't fully transformed yet. That's why the death card was at the bottom. The death here means transformation, transmutation, alchemical transformation, where you go from one stage to the next. When you get rid of all the layers that don't serve you anymore and become your golden state, when you go from lead to gold, when you become the phoenix of fire and rise to the spirit realm and merge with your highest version, which is your higher self. You become one with your higher self. So the transfer here, Spirit is saying that transformation, you started it, but it still hasn't finished. You're still working on yourself. So it's great. You're still working on yourself. And that's why this Justice card came up here. Here in this reading, it means that you're working on yourself. See this balance? You're balancing yourself. You're trying to figure out the hot from the cold, balancing the element of water with the element of fire. That's why the colors here, red and blue, these are the elements. Kind of finding that middle ground because you're trying to become the master. You're trying to become who you truly are. You're trying to reach that transformation that relies on balance. So you're doing the work. This Justice card is representing the work that you're doing right now on yourself. But the transformation is still happening. It hasn't finished yet. And that's why you haven't activated this fabulous warrior, fiery warrior. That's so intimidating. Amazing. This is amazing. You guys are really powerful. So this power, how can you use it? We have the Hierophant by doing the work. It's loud and clear. By doing the work, by studying, by researching, by working on yourself, which you have started already, which I showed, which is represented by the Justice card right here. See these two cards. You're working on balancing your emotions and balancing your feelings and your mind and trying to see what's good for you, what's not good for you, focusing on the positive and not the negative. This transformation that's happening right here, you can only make it a successful transformation by being the Hierophant, by being the person that has controlled the crafts. You ask the Hierophant if you have a question. If you have a question about anything, about tradition, about religion, about culture, about alchemy, about the past, you go and ask the Hierophant. He will know the answer. Because look at that figure right there. He's the priest. He knows. So by becoming the Hierophant, by doing the work, by researching, by studying, by experimenting, by connecting to Spirit, that's how you can use this power, this fiery power that you have. Because one day you're going to have to go from this fiery warrior state that's intimidating to using this energy to help other people, to inspire other people. And you do it by becoming the Hierophant, because people are going to come to you for advice. They're going to come to ask you questions. So you need to be ready. When that time comes, you need to be ready. So keep doing the work, keep studying, keep researching. And One more card. Another major arcana. You guys are really the High Priestess. And not just any major arcana. The High Priestess and the bottom of the deck. The Star. All right. I get it. I get it, Spirit. You guys are crazy powerful. You guys are magical. Like, I get it. Okay? Spirit just wants me to tell you guys, like, publicly, loud and clear, that you guys are super powerful. Because I'm like, how many more major arcanas are gonna come upright? And amazing major arcanas. Not just like some, you know, you have the High Priestess, the Hierophant, excuse me. The bottom of the deck is the Star. And by the way, this was the last card. That means this is who you are. The last card was the High Priestess. But the bottom of the deck was the Star. And before that was the Hierophant. Before that was the Death card, as in you're doing the transformation. The Justice card. Like, wow. All right. Like... But I always say it, like when I start my reading, I say you guys are amazing, because you don't watch these readings for no reason. You don't watch them just because. You guys are powerful. You guys are the rare ones. I keep saying it over and over. You guys are the rare ones. You guys are powerful. You guys know you hold immense power within you. You just don't know how to activate it. Maybe you're confused. Maybe you're still working on yourself. Maybe you don't know how to put that energy out to the world. But you guys are amazing, because look at this. Look at this. What are the odds to get all of these major arcanas upright in one reading? What are the odds? So keep doing the work, because not only you are the High Priestess, and people are going to come to ask you questions, as I said earlier, to the Hierophant. The High Priestess is even a higher level of knowledge than the Hierophant. The High Priestess is even a higher level than the Hierophant. The High Priestess, she's the guardian. She's the messenger between the spirit realm and the physical one. She holds the knowledge of Akasha, of spirit. And that's you. And not only that, but you're the Star as well. And Spirit is asking me to stop here because I think you already got the message. So that's where your power comes from. You guys are amazing. You guys are very powerful. Make sure you work on yourself. Make sure to use that power for your own benefit, for your own good. And that's how you can help others. That's how you can inspire other human beings, other souls as well. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next video. Schist, Hol, Rast, Schist.